So, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful evening. The Banter Club has still not done any business. It's all going well, baby. It's all going well. And buckle up, because this is going to be a bad boy season. It's going to be bumpy roads, bumpy roads. It's going to be car crash FC all season. Make sure if you haven't checked out the video I did about Joe Willock, go and check that video out. £25 million has been accepted, apparently, from Newcastle for Joe Willock, but Joe is now decided on what he wants to do. So go and check that video out. I gave my thoughts and feelings on that one. Also, I'll be back again at 10 o'clock. We're going to talk about Sander Berg and Aaron Ramsdale. Hardly the names we thought we were getting when we smashed the Highbury Stadium down. But that's none of my business, I suppose. Anyway, make sure you smack a like on the video. Make sure you are following the More channel. The vlog is dropping tonight. And that's going to be sick. I've got my daughter and her mum here now. So, yeah, man, we're going to be out and about later this week and weekend as well. So yeah, make sure you go and follow that channel. We're nearly on 5,000 on that channel. So big up to all of you. Stick a like on this video. Subscribe here as well. Big up to 60K. 60K gang, Emirates Stadium in one channel. Come on. And, yeah, let's talk about Tammy Abraham. Obviously, yesterday, we see Aston Villa moving like a big club. Getting £100 million for one of their players, and instantly, no chitter chatter, no negotiating, no PR from their journalists, no absolute crap from their fans. We see Aston Villa announce that they've signed Danny Ings, and what's funny about this is no ITKs knew about it. No one knew about it. Literally, not a single person knew about Danny Ings signing for Aston Villa until Aston Villa dropped it. And do you know why? Because this is how Aston Villa do business. They'll phone up Southampton. We want Danny Ings. How much is he going for? Or they'll phone up Danny Ings' agent and say, what, does he fancy a move? Cool. We can agree personal terms. Cool. Okay, how much does the club want? And then the agent will go back and come back with a price, and they'll just go, cool, we'll pay it. Yeah, none of this haggling. Oh, well, can we get him a little bit cheaper? Can we do that? Oh, no, can we do it with add-ons? What is going on at this football club? They wanted a striker when they've already got Ollie Watkins. Yeah, that is showing to me that they've got a level of intent here. That shows to me that Ollie Watkins could potentially, be in a 4-4-2 this season. And they've got Leon Bailey coming in, just signed him. Not that I think he's that great, by the way, because I don't. Yeah, but they've got Leon Bailey. He'll play left. They got El Ghazi on the right, McGinn in the middle. They could go with Ings and Watkins up front. They could go with Watkins on the left if Leon Bailey wanted a rest. Do you know what I'm saying? They've got options even without Grealish. You know, they're doing some good business. They've got Buendia as well. So their attack is probably just as good, if not better than ours, especially the way our strikers have been performing. Jesus Christ. But this now means that Tammy Abraham is now subject to speculation of Southampton. So we're in a bit of a sticky situation here, because although I don't particularly rate Tammy Abraham, we apparently want a striker, and now Tammy Abraham could be going to Southampton. It's all mad. It is actually mad, and this is what happens when you leave stuff late and leave it long, and don't negotiate, and you sit there and you haggle and haggle and haggle and haggle and haggle. And then what happens is another club comes in and just goes, bang, we're taking your player, mate. See you later. And they don't care about the other clubs that we're in from. And this is the problem. This is the problem that Arsenal have had for a long, long time now, is that we take forever in the transfer market to do anything. And we always want a player for under their market value. Like, for example, we want, say, Tammy Abraham. We want him on loan with an obligation of 40 mil. Well, that's what they want. We'll probably go, well, we'll do a loan. We'll pay 5 million for the loan fee, which drops it to 35 on the thing. And they'll be like, no, you're not listening. It's a loan of 5 million plus 40 million at the end. Yeah, but if you take the 5 off the 40, that's probably what we're doing. Do you know that? I'm not even lying. That is the kind of BS that this football club does. Yeah. If you want somebody, and I said this, and this is why I was so shocked and amazed that we done 50 million quid on Ben White, because it's not a typical Arsenal move. Ben White's not a £50 million centre back. In my opinion, he's 25, 30 million max. Yeah, one season in the Premier League, and now you're 50 million. Really good centre back. I hope he smashes it. I really do. But Arsenal wanted that centre back that badly. They moved heaven and earth for that and paid well over the odds to get him. And I applauded that at the time. I said, yo, I've said it for years. If Arsenal want a player, pay over the odds for him sometimes. You have to do that. When they did that with Ben White. So do Arsenal actually want Tammy Abraham? Or do they want Lautaro Martinez? Or do they want any other striker that we're linked to? Because for me, it doesn't seem like we're moving heaven and earth to get any other flipping player into this football club. It was like, we've done all of our money. We've put all the eggs in the Ben White basket when essentially we didn't need a centre-back. We've got a centre-back. He's on loan at Marseille. We didn't need a right-sided centre-back this summer. That was not a priority this summer. The priority was sorting out that diabolical midfield that can't score, can't create, can't defend, yeah, passes sideways and backwards. And now we're still 8 days to go, going to be starting the league season on Friday night next week with Granit Xhaka and Mohamed El Neni again. And that is a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace what this club is doing. We're one of the biggest football clubs in Europe, and we're sitting here having signed one signing that's going to be a regular first-team starter. That's way, way too unacceptable for me. I can't be having that. And this football club needs to pull its finger out of its backside because, you know, the players we're linked to are hardly well beaters. The players we're linked to are hardly getting me off my seat excited, like, oh my God, we're signing him, right? Everyone's gassed for Ben White. Cool. How many of you actually watched him play? Like, everyone's going on like they're a Leeds United fan the season before last. Oh, I watched him in the Championship. Well, how did you watch the Championship then, mate? What, you actually watched the games, yeah? How did you do that then? Because as far as I remember, Leeds weren't on TV every game. So what, you streamed it? You sat there with a stream on, cool. So while you were streaming that, you were watching the Bundesliga and watching Haaland at the same time, yeah? Then you were watching the Italian league and you were watching Lukaku smashing it. Then you were watching La Liga. Your screens must be everywhere, mate. Yeah, these people that sit on Twitter and make out they watch every player in every league, they do my nut in. Most of these people that are jizzing over Ben White have never watched him play apart from when he's played against Arsenal. Fact. Yeah, fact. Or when Brighton have played against Man United or Man City. Yeah, and listen, like I said, I hope he does come in and do really well because that price tag's going to kill him otherwise. 50 million quid. Poof, Jesus Christ. But let me know your thoughts on Tammy Abraham. Let me know your thoughts on why we are so slow in the transfer market, why we're so slow in negotiations, why we always try and penny pinch. Why are you trying to save a couple of £1 million, Edu? Why are you trying that? Do you get a bonus by doing that? Maybe that's why we've been doing it. Maybe it's the Arsene Wenger mentality, the philosophy of, well, I don't want to pay over the odds. Why do you look at me? Like, come on, man. If you want a player, go and buy him. It ain't difficult. Man City have just done it with Grealish. Yeah, they're most likely to do it with Kane as well. Aston Villa yesterday, bish bash bosh even. Danny Ings straight in, no mucking about. Go and sign the players. That's just proven as well, by the way, that you can get a decent player in just like that. Yeah, if you want them that badly. So what have we been doing for the best part of 10 weeks? Makes me wonder because this lot, they're a disgrace. Yeah, every single one of them at that football club in a position of power, it's a fucking disgrace. And on that note, get them all out. Layers.